Last week, I gave you guys a preview of the all-important Fed meeting that happened last week. And since then, we received some very key and strange activities that I'm going to let you guys know all under 3 minutes. So let's get straight into it. Now, briefly going back to the Fed meeting, Jerome Powell let us know that we're going to get a 25 basis point rate cut. And again, that was what I predicted that was going to happen. But the thing is, since that time happened, the market has been very strange. So first, let's look at the S&P 500. If you look at this chart, you'll see that the day of the Fed meeting, the market actually looked like it was going to go down. And from that lowest point till today, the market has basically been up 2% in a couple days. And that's actually a very significant movement. And that's the S&P 500. Now, if you look at the SPY, which is an ETF of the S&P 500, basically it's a smaller version of the S&P 500 that you can actually buy. And that ended today off at 666. Yeah, that's a little bit strange. But the corporate for that move today was Apple and Nvidia. But let's talk about Nvidia. So Nvidia had a very strange day today. So Nvidia had a huge day in the market where it looks like it went up about 4% in a day. And the reason is because of this headline right here. Nvidia announced that it's going to invest $100 billion into OpenAI. And that sent the stock skyrocketing. If you look at this chart, you'll see Nvidia was up about 4% in a single day. But let's actually go back to that headline. And Nvidia is saying that it's going to invest up to $100 billion into OpenAI. But let's put that into day-to-day terms. So let's say I won $100 million in the lottery. And I was talking to you and I told you I was going to give you up to $1 million next week. Next week came and I gave you a $50 bill. You looked at me like, I thought you were going to give me $1 million. No, I said I was going to give you up to $1 million. So again, it's wordplay that's very important with that headline. And just with that headline alone, Nvidia actually went up over $100 billion in stock. So again, it's funny how those wordplays can actually affect the whole stock market off of just one announcement. As well as something that has a huge week was gold. If you look at this chart, you'll see that gold is still continuously to skyrocket. And I've been letting people know since about 2023 that gold is a great investment. If you look at this chart over gold over the long run, you'll see that gold does not usually go up this fast. And right now, gold is shooting up, and gold is usually a defensive play. So we got the stock market going up, we got gold going up, but one other thing that's going down is cryptocurrency. And that is so strange because I always let you guys know cryptocurrency, and let's say Bitcoin it's a risk asset. So when the stock market goes up, usually crypto and Bitcoin goes up, but now stock market is going up, cryptocurrency is going down. So that's a very key thing to actually pay attention to. So we'll see how that plays out in the coming weeks. But again, this week we have some very important data. We have jobs data and we have inflation data on Friday. So we'll see, can this market continue to rally? Again, this is the weekly market recap and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.